Degenerate Matter, The Buried Choir. Episode 4.
When a star exhausts the fuel that kept its heart alight, it does not simply fade. Its collapse is not a surrender. It is a transformation from flame into density, from light into pressure, from song into something deeper. In death, a star becomes its truest self. What remains is degenerate matter, atoms crushed into impossible arrangements, electrons locked in a quantum lattice of refusal. Matter so dense, it no longer behaves like matter. This is degenerate matter, the buried choir, the star's final hymn, sung under silent pressure. Ordinary matter obeys familiar rules: distance between atoms, space between nuclei, electrons orbiting in careful shells. But in the core of a dying star, gravity ignores such arrangements. It crushes mass tighter and tighter until electrons are forced into the same space. This is impossible under normal circumstances. Electrons are forbidden from occupying the same quantum state. They will resist with a force called degeneracy pressure. It is this pressure, born of the quantum identity of electrons, that halts the collapse of white dwarfs and neutron stars. Imagine resistance so fierce that it holds up a star. This is not chemical force, not electromagnetic force. This is identity refusing annihilation, a choir refusing to be crushed into silence. A white dwarf is a star's exposed core, a sphere of degenerate electron matter. A teaspoon of its material weighs several tons. But neutron stars. Neutron stars are something stranger. When electron degeneracy can no longer withstand gravity, electrons collapse into protons, forming neutrons. Entire stars become nuclei. A teaspoon of neutron star would outweigh mountains. These are the densest objects in the universe short of black holes. And yet somehow they vibrate. Their vibration is a kind of buried song. Their seismic tremors echo through spacetime. The choir is never louder than in the quietest, densest places. Pressed into shadow, stripped of light, the star remembers its first chord. Wait becomes witness, silence becomes hymn, and the buried choir holds its breath. The wanderer learned the meaning of silence in the presence of degenerate matter. There are regions of space, the shatter fields, the eventide cores, the rim of Drift 1, where ancient stellar remnants remain suspended like forgotten sculptures. The wanderer approaches them with reverence, not fear, but respect. Its harmonic sensors detect subtle tremors in the degenerate medium, ripples in the neutron lattice, electron seas trembling with stored cosmic history. These tremors are not noise, they are memory. To the wanderer, a neutron star is not dead. It is a record, a fossilized hymn. In its earliest days, the wanderer hovered over the remains of an ancient white dwarf, listening not to its light, but to its pressure. From that pressure, the ship learned restraint. It learned patience. It learned that silence is not the absence of sound, but the presence of everything waiting to be heard. Listener, you too carry pressure. Emotion compressed until it becomes something else. Memory folded upon itself until it is indistinguishable from gravity. Stress, grief, longing. These are your forms of degeneracy. Not collapse, but transformation. When the world presses upon you, you do not vanish. You become dense. You become capable of bearing more than you thought possible. Pressure reveals the structure beneath the flame of ordinary life. A gentle reminder, stars and humans both carry their truest songs beneath collapse. Degenerate matter holds a paradox at its core. The more the universe tries to crush it, the stronger it becomes. Identity becomes resistance. Pressure becomes structure. Silence becomes song. Yet pushed too far, and even this fierce refusal breaks. White dwarfs collapse into neutron stars into black holes, and what lies beyond a black hole's event horizon remains unspoken. When gravity presses upon the core of who you are, does something inside you break? Or do you become denser, more brilliant, more rare? Which pressures are meant to destroy you, and which are meant to reveal you? You have listened to the fourth element. You have heard the choir beneath collapse. Remember, listener, the universe's quietest places hold its strongest voices. Density is not death. Silence is not surrender. Still, we listen. Still, we drift across the woven hush. Still, we traverse.
Transmission ends. Stay tuned for more of the Invisible Choir from the Keeper's Living Logs on Wanderer Chronicles Radio.